In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve the word problems that involve a work done at a constant rate. So that's an important assumption. So here's a classic example of such problem. We have a swimming pool that needs to be filled, and we have two hoses that can do this job, and one works at one rate, the other one works at the other rate. Together they do it at some other rate. The question is to find their individual times that it takes them to fill out the pool. So the key to answering questions like this is in filling out the following table. Here we put participant 1. In this case it will be our hose. In general, it doesn't have to be anything in particular, but we have two participants, maybe three, and then they do the same job together. So the table that we're filling out should look something like this. So in the first column we put the number of jobs that they perform. In our case it's one job, so we're talking about filling out one pool, and the questions are about filling out one pool, so we're going to put ones over there. In the next column we put time. Time that it takes participant 1 to do that many jobs that are in column 1. In this problem, this is what is unknown, so we have to introduce a variable. Since we know participant 1's hose will take 4 times longer than participant 2, then it makes sense to call the second one x, then the first one will be 4x. So time here is measured in hours. We can put that over there. And what goes in the last column is the rate at which the job is performed. And the formula for the rate is here. It's the number of jobs divided by the time. So it takes him, or it takes it one to do one pool, it takes 4x hours. So the first hose works at this rate, one pool per 4x hours. The second hose works at this rate, and altogether, what do we know about them filling the pool at the same time? It takes them 8 hours altogether, meaning they work at this rate. They do one pool in 8 hours. So the key to answering any question and problems like this is in this table. If you can fill out this table, then you can answer the question. The table is complete. Now, which relation we're going to exploit to come up with the equation? Well, here's another hint. When you're working with tables and solving word problems, the formula that we end up using to set up an equation is usually either in the column or in the row. So here, let's observe this column, and the relation is that when two participants join their efforts, their rates add together. So the equation here is 1 over 4x plus 1 over x is equal to 1 over 8. So as a result, we ended up with a rational equation which we are capable of solving. So how do we solve rational equations? We multiply everything by the least common multiple. In this case, least common multiple is 8x. So multiply everything by 8x and distribute. Reduce. And we got 2 plus 8, 10. 10 equals x. So the time that it takes the second hose to fill out the pool is 10 hours. by itself, and it takes Sally's hose four times more, so 40 hours. So that's the answer to the question.